My mom was born with a bigger butt than anyone around. Regular underwear would just rip right off her. So she had to make her underwear out of oyster shells. One day she was washing her underwear by the river when the wandering Dragon King spotted her. Before she could even react, she was dragged back to the Dragon Palace by force. "You bastard, let me go." But the Dragon King wasn't hearing any of it. He took her by force. Not even 2 weeks later, my mom's belly started to show. When the Dragon King found out, he was thrilled. He threw a huge banquet in the palace. My mom quietly celebrated. She was carrying the Dragon Prince. From here on out, her status would rise with the child. But the next second, the Dragon King's ice-cold voice cut through. "Once the Dragon Prince is born, I'll swallow him whole. I'll take his true dragon bloodline and add another 100 years to my power." My mother was dead set on keeping me safe. On the day I was born, she used every last ounce of strength she had and escaped from the Yellow River Dragon Palace. She stumbled upon a green snake, beaten, battered, and fresh off a failed tribulation. Trembling, my mom handed me, barely born, over to the snake. And with the last of her breath, she begged, "Please, protect this child. He's the Dragon Prince. He carries the true dragon bloodline. He'll repay your kindness one day, I promise." Before the words even faded, my mother was swept away by the raging Yellow River current. Gone just like that. But then, the battered green snake flicked out its tongue and transformed into a graceful woman dressed in green. She scooped me up and held me close. "All right then, my name is Liu Wanning. From now on, I'm your master." That same night, she let the whole world know I was the Dragon Prince. Word on the street was, get close to a dragon's energy and your luck goes through the roof. It didn't take long. People came flooding in, all looking to make a match. They packed our doorstep in the pouring rain. Rich merchants came with gold bars. Officials came with property deeds. My master just held me in her arms and laid down one iron rule. Only a girl born in the Phoenix year, Phoenix month, and Phoenix day could marry him. Use the dragon pact to change your fate. But some people weren't buying it. Says who? How do we even know this Dragon Prince is legit? My master didn't argue, she just gave me a gentle pat. And I let out a wail. My cry formed an invisible shield around me. The rain stopped dead 3 feet away, like it hit an invisible wall. It blasted outward in every direction. The crowd went silent, then dropped to their knees. They prayed and begged, all hoping their daughter would be the one chosen. My master went through round after round of screening. In the end, she kept 18 two-year-old Phoenix-fated girls. Then my master gently cut my fingertip and had all the girls form a blood pact with me, binding them to protect me with their lives that very night. Sure enough, that night, thunder cracked, and the rain came down harder than it had in 100 years. The Yellow River raged like a wild beast, slamming into the banks again and again. The ground itself was shaking. And mixed in with the howling wind was a dragon's roar that chilled you to the bone. The Dragon King had tracked the faint trace of dragon energy straight to me. Lucky for me, the Phoenix protection of all 18 girls held strong. I slept right through it all, safe and sound. Come morning, my master sent all the girls home and gave their families a stern warning. These kids will rise to the top of whatever they do. Your families will prosper beyond your wildest dreams. But this luck only lasts 18 years. After 18 years, one of these girls must marry my apprentice. If anyone refuses, their luck runs dry and disaster follows. And it played out exactly like she said. The fastest one to hit it big? She just picked up a lottery ticket on her way home from school and won 500 million. A totally average working class family. Overnight, they were in the top tier of the ultra-rich. The slowest one? Still got a government buyout notice 3 months later. The payout was in the 8-figure range. All 18 families struck it rich overnight. Every single one of them. But my master never cracked a smile, not until my 8th birthday. Out of nowhere, the clear sky went pitch dark. The wind chimes in the yard were going absolutely crazy. "Shubai, get over here, now!" My master's face dropped. Her voice had a panic to it I'd never heard before. "At midnight tonight, you turn 8. Your true dragon bloodline is starting to awaken. The dragon energy. It can't stay hidden anymore. For these past 8 years, I've been using my own cultivation as a buffer, keeping the Phoenix energy and dragon energy in balance. But I can't hold on anymore. I have to go into deep meditation right now. From here on out, I can't protect you. You're on your own. For the next 10 years, follow these addresses, live with one Phoenix girl every year. Stay close to them. Your fates are linked. It'll scramble the Dragon King's tracking. He won't be able to pinpoint your location. These sunglasses aren't just for disguise. They're forged from my own spiritual energy. They seal your eyes. They'll keep whatever's in your eyes completely hidden. You have to act blind. Don't let anyone, especially those 18 families, see what's in your eyes. The second your dragon energy leaks out, the Dragon King will come running, and no one will be able to save you." The moment she finished, her figure started to fade, until she dissolved into a wisp of green smoke. Gone with the wind. The next day, I put on the sunglasses and grabbed the 10 wooden plaques, each carved with a Phoenix girl's address. I squeezed them tight in my palm and walked out the door alone. I pulled one plaque at random and followed the address all the way into the city. As I got close to the house, I played the part, a blind kid fumbling for directions. I inched my way up to the gate and softly rang the doorbell. The girl's mother answered. I quickly pulled out the token from the blood pact we'd made years ago and quietly asked if she'd let me stay for a year. At first, the family was decent enough, out of respect for the token and the dragon pact. But as time went on, they could tell I was completely alone when they found out my master had vanished. Their attitude got colder by the day, nothing but contempt and disdain in their eyes. The worst of it was when I was 12, living with the 6th Phoenix girl, Bai Ningbing. She was 14 at the time and stunning, those peach blossom eyes rippling like still water, and all the arrogance of a spoiled rich girl written across her face. From the moment I stepped through her door, she never once looked at me like I was a person. I was just an annoying blind kid to her. She bossed me around like I was some low-life dog. Wouldn't let me touch any of her stuff, refused to sleep in the same room as me, and every single day she'd make me kneel down and wash her feet. One time I was a little too slow and she absolutely lost it. She grabbed me by the head, shoved my face into the footbath, and tried to force me to drink the dirty water. I fought back with everything I had, so she kicked the whole basin over. Filthy water dumped all over me, soaked to the bone. The day I finally left after a full year, the second I stepped out the door, she started setting off fireworks. All that light and noise exploding in the sky felt like 1,000 ice-cold needles, stabbing straight into my chest. I was furious, humiliated, hurt in a way I couldn't even put into words. And that's how it was, living under someone else's roof year after year. But I never wasted a single day. Over those years, I mastered every skill my master ever taught me, and I awakened the true dragon bloodline sleeping inside me. But my master's warning was clear: never show a single drop of your power. The moment you do, the Dragon King who wants to devour your bloodline will come straight for you. I had power that could shake the heavens, and I had to pretend to be a helpless blind kid. 10 years of swallowing it all down. By the time I finally made it to 18 and moved into the last house, Su Union's place, 18 years of luck had already turned the Su family into a real estate empire, and Su Union herself was a full-blown celebrity, worshipped by millions. But she didn't see me as human. For kicks, she'd bring rich kid fans back to the house and hook up with them right in front of me. Hey, that blind guy's still sitting right there. Who cares? He's basically furniture, can't see a thing, come on. Ha! Then the filth, in words and in the air, filled the entire room, right in front of me. The ultimate disrespect, the ultimate humiliation. But I couldn't move, couldn't reveal anything. Those 3 seconds were the most agonizing of my entire life. I finally made it to the end of the year. This was the last of the 18 Phoenix girls keeping me alive. If I wanted to survive, I had to get married before midnight tonight. The marriage pact would keep the Phoenix energy going and keep my dragon energy buried. I quietly went back to the old house. The yard was overgrown with weeds. The wind chimes were rusted. But in the main hall, a bright red groom's outfit laid out perfectly. My master had left it there long ago. I put it on, sat down in a chair, and waited, from daylight all the way until dark. Not a single one of the 18 Phoenix girls showed up. Then suddenly, a familiar voice came from outside the door.